welcome back to my weekend diaries. I am currently getting dressed to go, surprise, surprise, meet my sister. We're gonna go to town. Next week is my nephew's birthday and I need to buy him a present. I feel like everything is going like boom, 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 boom this year. Like, it's one thing after another and I'm thinking, is it like this every year? Have I just not clocked it, or is everything just being like squished timeline wise? I don't know. Feels very, very weird. I'm still currently getting ready. I need to unpack everything from this bag. Great. And put it in this bag. I really want to wear this jumper over my jacket, but it keeps falling off. And obviously, I'm only in the house now, and I'm like, if I'm in town, I can't be like looking after this jumper. Oh, I need to take my iron tablets. I will do that before I leave the house because, do you know what? I couldn't find them, so I didn't take them yesterday either. So definitely need to take them today. Need to make sure. But yeah, I'm just currently getting ready. And this week has been very, do you know what? This week has been a very long week, but a slow week as well. It's so weird. My car has finally got fixed. I got a new steering rack fitted and of course it was free. We thank God for a car warranty. What else happened this week? I'm learning Portuguese, guys. I'm learning Portuguese. Obviously I'm going to Brazil, so I thought, me and my friend was like, we both need to learn Portuguese, just like small, nothing crazy. But what have I learned? So far I've done Duolingo for 2 days. I'm acting like I'm like fully fledged bilingual because I'm definitely not. But I have learned, what have I learned? Let me get my phone so you can hear my Portuguese, okay? 2 minutes. These are like the basics that I've learned so far. Quanto, por favor? Quanto, por favor? Which means how much please. Obrigado, which means thank you. And then I think it's even nay or literally just no. No obrigado, no thank you. I feel like I'm adding a little bit of brr, so it sounds a bit more, you know what I mean, like I'm a local. Even though I don't think it actually will sound like that. Once I'm there, they're going to be thinking, who is this B-Tech trying to speak to us in Portuguese? And I've learned what with no ice, please. And that one is agua sem gelo, por favor. Agua sem gelo, por favor. You see, I'm basically bilingual now. So yeah, I'm learning Portuguese, which I think is pretty cool. My friend actually speaks Portuguese, and I've said to him, every time we speak in Portuguese, okay? Because I need to learn and you're going to help me learn. So that's what we're going to do. What else has happened this week? I finally cut my grass. I absolutely hate, when I say hate, I mean like, guys, I know I'm zooming in so much, but I absolutely hate cutting my grass. I cannot stand it, but I've done it. I journal every night, and one night this week I thought I'd write down everything that I've achieved so far in Q1. And obviously I wrote a list and I was like, damn, I've actually underestimated how much I've done in just the space of 3 months. Some of my goals I am on track to achieving in like Q2, and I love that for me. So if anything you take from this week's vlog is write down some of your achievements from Q1, because you'll probably look back and you'll think, oh my God, I've done that, and it's only 3 months into the year. And you know what I mean? I feel like the year is going fast. Like, we're going to be in May next month and it's just going so quick. So it's always good to reflect. And yeah, so that's this week's homework. I sound like a damn teacher, but no, I think it's always important to like reflect, because I feel like we do take things, well, I think I do take things that I've achieved for granted. I'm like, oh yeah, on to the next goal. I'm very like goal driven, so it's a good thing and a bad thing, but we move literally. I have also been to the gym 3 times this week. I went this morning and oh my God, guys, it was so busy and I was like, what the hell? I also seen this girl that I know from TikTok in there, and I was like, I didn't say hi actually because I thought, what do I say? Like, hi, I know you from TikTok. She'll be thinking, bish, very local. But yeah, been to the gym. Now I'm just, oh God, nearly ready to leave the house. I've also sold something on Vinted. I haven't sold anything on Vinted in ages. I had these trousers up for £5. If you have a Vinted, you will know that people are very, very cheeky. This girl offered me £3.50 for the trousers. And I was going to say no, because I thought £5 is cheap enough. And I thought, do you know what is £3.50? So guys, I'm in my entrepreneurial bag. So these trousers are going to make me £3.50. So maybe I can grab a matcha at Blank Street. Actually, I think a matcha at Blank Street costs more than £3.50. So I don't know what you can actually buy for £3.50 these days. Not an awful lot. So yeah, I'm going to post these as well before I go to town. I need to get a little bag to put them in because, yeah, I've got the little bags because I am an entrepreneur. Guys, I cannot believe I actually forgot my Osmo in my car. So now I'm switching to phone vlog for everything. So this week's vlog might be a little bit short because I forgot my Osmo. Say hello to my sister. Hi.
Oh god, I look rough.
Wow. At least one of us
I've got some truffle all at home, it's so...
I've literally just got home and I can't believe I left my Osmo on my car mount in my car. Honestly, I was walking in town with my sister and I was thinking, oh, I feel a little bit lighter today, but like, why? I couldn't actually like figure out why. Then I was like, my camera, my Osmo. Honestly, I left it on. Luckily, although I left it in my car, I parked in my mum's house. So I rang my brother and was like, can you go and take this off the car mount and put it in my glove box? I'll just somewhere in my car where it's not visible. So he went and did that and I was like, thank you so much. But yeah, I didn't really vlog that much in town per se because I absolutely prefer vlogging with this than an iPhone because I feel like the quality is a lot better. But town was very like, normally town is a hit and miss. Today it was a huge miss. I had a list of things that I wanted to buy. I didn't buy anything on that list. And I barely even got anything for my nephew, which was disappointing. So everything for him I'm just gonna have to order online. But I did get a few bits. Let me do like a little mini haul. I feel like everything I got was so random. Like, as you will see, be thinking, like, you went all that way for that. And I'm like, yeah, I did. I did a food shop this morning, but I forgot my Greek yogurt. So I got 2 of these from M&S. Some of these from Home Bargains. I forgot these last week in my Home Bargains shop. 2 of the Primark flip-flops. Guys, these used to be £1, now they're £2, and now they've reduced them to £1.50. I just think it is crazy. Every time I go on holiday, I buy these and I leave them wherever I'm going because these will be my bathroom slippers. So I brought 2 because the £1.50, so I thought, let me just buy 2, you know what I mean? A toothbrush holder. I told you this haul is very random, but I feel like this is cool to put my toothbrushes in for when I do go on holiday. I like it. I feel like you can put so much in this as well, actually. Not even just toothbrush, just like random stuff, which is pretty cool. A bronzer brush from Primark. This was only £1, so I thought, let me buy it, because if it's crap, it doesn't matter, it's only £1. A contour and highlighter brush. Again, this was only £1, so I was like, if these are bad, it's only £1, well, £2 I'm wasting, and I can't really complain. For my nephew's birthday, I was like, what do you want? He was like, Auntie Bowains, I want Pokemon and Lions. Last year, he was obsessed. When I say obsessed, he was so obsessed with Lions to the point that he used to have like little lion figures and he would take them everywhere, like absolutely everywhere. My man's taking the Lions to school, to bed, to if he goes to the toilet, to the park. Like, he was obsessed with Lions. Last year for his birthday, we went to Yorkshire Wildlife Park and we went around the whole thing, and it was a very hot day. It was so hot. And then by the time we got to the Lions, guys, the Lions were sleeping. The Lions were sleeping. I feel like my nephew wasn't even actually like that bothered about the Lions either, even though he was like, he wants to go there to see the Lions. The Lions were sleeping and he was just like, yeah. It was so weird. But this year he still says he's obsessed with Lions, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like he is. He said he wants loads of Lions and Pokemon. Again, the Lions bit, I'm like, guys, cut that crap, because you're not obsessed with Lions anymore, little boy. But I gave some Lions, but just not a lot. I got him this Pokemon hoodie from Primark, which I think is pretty cool. Has some Pokemon stuff at the back as well. I got him some Pokemon swimming shorts as well from Primark. One thing about my nephew, he absolutely loves like dressing. He will have like 3 or 4 outfit changes a day because he's just that guy, you know what I mean? But one thing he does love is to just style himself, especially when he's going out. So I brought him this cord set, this shorts cord set, which is so cute, and I feel like he'll love it because one day, I don't know where we went, he dressed himself, and my man dressed himself in a double denim fit, and I was like, I'm here for it. He's taking after your auntie. I love it. But he actually is like the fashionista, so he takes after me, you know what I mean? So I've got to make sure that he's got the stuff to be fashionable. But the rest of his birthday stuff, I'm just going to have to order online because the shops had nothing. We went into Smith's because me and my sister thought it closed at 8. Guys, it closed at 7. We had 3 minutes to spare and there was barely any Pokemon stuff in there. There was no Pokemon cards. So I need to try and get some Pokemon cards and just some random Pokemon stuff that look cool and not just like random stuff. So that's what I need to do. But for now, I'm going to get a shower and I'm going to make my dinner and then watch the boxing because Tyson Fury is fighting. The fight is on Netflix. If I have to pay for it, guys, I'm not watching it. My ass will go to bed, you know. I'll watch it via like TikTok or YouTube because I'm not paying to watch it when it's on Netflix, when I already pay for Netflix. So if it's on Netflix, I can watch it for free, I will watch it. If I can't, calling it a night, love, but I will see, I'll figure out. But yeah, I'm going to get a shower and then make my dinner. There is no better feeling than being freshly showered, honestly. I absolutely love it, especially when you've been out all day long. I was saying to my sister earlier on that I have my skincare routine nailed down to a T. All thanks to me and ChatGPT. Honestly, obviously, I use these Medicube paw pads and I said that they've been really good for my skin, which they really have. I've added some more Medicube paw pads to my routine as well. I got the vitamin C paw pads and I use those in the morning. I asked ChatGPT, with the stuff that I use, what is the best results to get the glistening skin, and it gave me the combo. So I've been using that for the past 2 weeks and I feel like my skin does look a lot even better than it did before when I was just using the Medicube pads alone. So yeah, I'm trying to still get that glass skin, guys, for this year, and I feel like I might end the year with the glass skin that I actually do want. So I'm hoping that I do because I just want my skin to be nice, smooth, clear, not too oily, not too dry, just a nice balance. Also, I didn't realise how late it was. It's like nearly 9 o'clock and I'm like, can I be after cooking my dinner? No. I was going to do steak, some sweet potato fries and some broccoli for my dinner. And I think I can't be asked. So I might just have a very, very random picky tea. I'm thinking to have some gyozas, garlic bread, and maybe some granola with some Greek yogurt and some strawberries and kiwi. So that actually might be my dinner for tonight, I can't lie. Sometimes when I can't be asked cooking, I will literally just have granola for dinner. When I came home from work on Thursday, I literally, for my dinner, had granola and the two the two flakes from the Easter egg that my sister got me last week. I was like, I can't be asked cooking, so what am I going to eat? And that's exactly what I ate. But I do even need to start meal prepping or buying meal prep because on the days I can't be asked cooking, I'm like, what am I actually going to eat? I can't just be eating random stuff. So I need to actually get it together and sort that out. One thing that was on my list to get today was some hyaluronic acid because I literally have none. I don't think this camera's even focusing so you can see the bare bones that are left of this hyaluronic acid. Like, honestly, I'm literally, this is how much that it's giving me. I can't even see it. But there's barely nothing left of this hyaluronic acid. And I'm like, guys, I'm going to have to order some from either Amazon or ASOS for tonight so it comes tomorrow. Because I can't go the week without any hyaluronic acid because my skin is not going to be looking good. I don't know if you guys know, but the struggle of cutting, if you use cocoa butter, everyone who's used cocoa butter, maybe not everyone, but I'd say most people have had to cut the cocoa butter before. Like, guys, if you haven't cut the cocoa butter before, just know, guys, you're living a privileged life, okay? You know what I mean? You've got to get the last drabs of the cocoa butter, so you cut it with the scissors in half and you're scraping the bottom to get the cocoa butter out. But I think that's exactly what I feel like I'm doing now currently with this hyaluronic acid because let me not even get too excited because I need some for tomorrow morning. So, yeah. There's me saying, oh, I've got my skincare routine down to a T looking good. I'm running out of the products. bit embarrassing, but it's just the reality at the minute. I can't believe I forgot to get it. No, I need to order it after this because I can't go without this bottle. I cannot. One thing I always end my skincare routine with is some castor oil, and I feel like although my face looks like it should be in a frying pan right now because it's so damn oily, it is really good for my skin, and my sister put me onto that, so thank you. I love that for me. But yeah, this is my skincare routine for the evening. Literally the Medicube pads, hyaluronic acid and some castor oil, and that is me set good like ice in a frying pan. Because look how shiny I look. But no, this is me ready for bed. Instead of having a very picky dinner, I'm going to have some pesto pasta because I found some pesto sauce. So I feel like that's a very chill, basic and non-extra, like no work needed dinner. So that's exactly what I'm going to have, and I'm going to try to see if I can watch the boxing and then I'll call it a night. I really need to go to a boxing match. I've been to one before, ages ago, because I got tickets free via work. Me and my sister went. It was in Sheffield. I can't actually remember who was fighting. Well, the atmosphere is really good at a boxing match, so I really want to go to another one, but like a big one. Like, I'd love to go to an AJ one if he fights again, granted. I would love to go to a Tyson Fury one, so I feel like he is just that guy. I'd like to go to a Conor Benn one actually, and guys, that's my extent of my boxing knowledge. So yeah, they're the three type of fights I would love to see. But to be fair, any fight I'd love to see because I feel like the atmosphere is just like very like, do you know what I mean? And there's always music on, so it's like good vibes and people chanting. It's just a very weird atmosphere, but a very nice weird atmosphere. So yeah, that's I guess me signing off for tonight. Pesto pasta and the boxing. What could possibly go wrong? Good morning. I've just got back from the gym. As you know, every Sunday basically starts the same. I go to the gym. But this Sunday, I'm not doing any prep because I did my granola and my juices prep yesterday, which when I did it yesterday, I was like, why have I never done it on a Saturday? Because it makes sense. I do my cleaning reset for my house on a Saturday, and then I do the prep for the week on a Sunday. But if I do it all on Saturday, that means I can have an even lazier Sunday morning. I woke up at 7 and I went to the gym for 10. So I had like 3 hours of just doing nothing. And I absolutely loved it. And currently now, I am eating my breakfast with my juice, and then I've got some cauliflower on the hob because I'm gonna make cauliflower cheese. For my dinner today, I'm gonna do a mini Sunday roast. Roast chicken, cauliflower cheese, some potatoes, and some broccoli, some gravy. I'm gonna make some Yorkshire puddings. I feel like on Sundays, I always like start my day like, hi guys, morning, blah, blah. Then I'm like, okay, bye. Like my Sundays are very short and sweet because obviously I've got like stuff to do to prep for the day. But this week, I said to myself, I'm gonna like take you along the journey of my Sundays. Not that it's exciting, it's mostly, well, to be honest, I'm at home all day anyway. Just taking content, making my dinner, and just chilling. So for now, we're just gonna eat my breakfast, then make the cauliflower cheese, take content, and actually I will show you some of the stuff that I've got for spring, because I started spring shopping. I'm not gonna go too crazy doing my spring shopping this year. I'm gonna get some nice pieces. I've ordered a jacket from Boohoo, but for some reason, although I have next day delivery on Boohoo, my order is coming in 3 to 4 working days, and I don't love that. Like, why am I paying for next day delivery if it's not coming next day, love? But I've ordered a butter yellow jacket. Actually, on the website it says cream, but on the pictures it looks butter yellow. So I'm hoping it's butter yellow, not cream, because I really want a butter yellow jacket, and I feel like that will be perfect for spring. Butter yellow pink, butter yellow brown, butter yellow burgundy, butter yellow in any colour. That jacket is going to be my spring staple. So I hope it looks like the colour that I want it to. Otherwise, I'll probably end up keeping it anyway. But I'll just be a little bit disappointed. Last night I didn't order anything that I said I was going to order. I watched the boxing and the boxing went on forever. Like literally forever. And I was just like, by the time it was finished, I was so tired. I just went to bed. I came downstairs this morning and I was like, oh my God, today's gonna be such a good day. It's nice, it's warm. Like my house felt really warm and I was like, I love this. And I'm like, what a spring day. I go in the living room and I'm like, I got hit with heat. And I was like, no, this is not the weather. This is my heating. I left my heating on all night last night. So when I came down, it was literally like a trap house. I was like, what the hell? And then I turned the heating off because I thought, it's been on all night, guys. I'm there literally shelling out money to British Gas for what reason? Because I was asleep. And ironically, I sleep with my window open. So the house is getting warm and my bedroom window is open. The irony is actually like mad, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I do. Chill and eat. Bring it to the owner now. I now look a lot more presentable than I did earlier on, hot and sweaty from the gym. I've got a shower, got changed, and I'm ready to go take my content. But before I take my content, I thought I'd show you some of the pieces that I brought from ASOS for spring. Like I said before, I'm not going crazy this spring, but I'm just buying things when I see them and trying to fit the pieces into my existing wardrobe because I do have, well, as you can see from the background, a lot of clothes. So I'm just trying to shop a little bit smarter. Granted, I feel like nearly in every vlog I'm buying something, but it's still smart because I still have stuff on Vinted to sell. And obviously I'm still going to do probably another declutter of stuff in time for summer. So we'll see how we get along. Remember this vest top that I wore to Apartment Life a few weeks ago? This was from Weekday. And of course, ASOS and Weekday had it in other colours. So I got one in white and I got one in baby pink. The baby pink one is the one that I wore yesterday. Don't worry guys, it's going to go in the wash. It's just on a hanger for aesthetic purposes right now. But it's going to go in the wash, don't you worry. But I absolutely love these. I feel like they're just basic random vest tops that are really nice. And it really does suit my shape. They have it in black. The black one is currently out of stock. Which I need it to come back in because I need it to finish the collection. So hopefully the black one comes back in stock sometime soon. Then I can buy it. Plus, they're only £10. And because they're only £10, I might buy another white one because I feel like you can never really go wrong with a white vest top, can you, realistically? No. The shoes of spring for me are ballet flats. I cannot get enough of them. Went to Primark yesterday and Primark basically have these. These are the ones I brought from ASOS, but Primark have their own version of them, which are a little bit lighter. I haven't worn these yet, but I feel like these are going to be like a statement. These shoes are basically the outfit. I don't need to do too much with the outfit I'm going to wear them with because these are the outfit. I can't wait to wear them and I'm obsessed with ballet flats, like obsessed. I told you I was obsessed with ballet flats, like honestly, these are khaki and black and I wore these the other day to work for the first time. These were really nice, but honestly, because I was doing so much walking, because I had to walk from dropping off my car to work and back, my feet were hurting. But I feel like if I wasn't doing too much walking, these would be the perfect like just errands type of shoes. I absolutely love them. And they actually match my Coach bag perfectly. So when I'm saying I'm shopping smarter, guys, that's what I mean. I didn't actually think they were going to match my Coach bag, but they just accidentally did. And I was like, guys, get a load of this. So yeah, I absolutely love these, but they're just not for long distance walking, that is for sure. I also got these ballet flats in another ASOS order, but these I wore yesterday. These again are not for long distance walking because I did a lot of walking yesterday in town and my feet were hurting because there's barely any sole on these ballet flats. But you know what, I absolutely love them and I absolutely love the colour. If I say absolutely one more time, like someone get me a thesaurus because clearly I don't know any other words. But lovely. This jacket isn't from ASOS, but it's from PLT. As you all know, I wore it last week and I absolutely do love this jacket. I love everything I buy. It's still pretty much, it's still got the tag on. I have a habit of literally just throwing things on and leaving the tags on. Even the pink vest top that I wore yesterday, when I put it on the hanger today, I was like, why has it still got the tag on? Because it looks like I'm just like robbing these clothes or something. Leaving the tags on. I've actually even like gone out before with the tag on my trousers. My friend's like, Lorenzo, tags on the trousers. I was like, shit, take it off. Like, what the hell? But that's just, yeah, me. Back to this jacket. This is one of my staple jackets for spring. I've ordered the butter yellow one from Boohoo. Hopefully it's butter yellow. Hopefully I like it. And that'll be another staple jacket for spring. And I feel like that's my jacket collection for spring done and dusted, because I do have a lot of jackets in the different colours. I only needed a few to like hone in on the spring attire. And to be fair, they're not even just for spring. I wear my jackets all year round whenever I feel like it. So yeah, that's my mini spring haul done and dusted. I'm now going to take some content. I might show you a little behind the scenes, guys. Behind the scenes of this week's content. I always plan out my content for TikTok from Sunday to Friday. I never post on a Saturday because we all need a day of rest, and I think the internet doesn't need to see me every single day of the week. I used to post on Instagram and then I stopped. I post on my Instagram stories all the time, barring the weekends, but I feel like actually posting on my feed on Instagram, don't know why, but it just makes me feel sick. Because I just don't know. I just feel like Instagram is just so, I don't know, it's different. I prefer TikTok overall. TikTok, then YouTube, then Instagram for me. Yeah, Instagram just, I don't know. It used to be the thing, now I'm just like, I don't even really want to go in there apart from posting stories. I love posting stories, and that's literally all I do. So, yeah. My content is all shot and done. I only have one more piece of content left to do, but it's for like my lifestyle content, so I can get that during the week. So now I'm gonna literally tidy up all the mess I've made in this room, and then prep my dinner, and then edit my content. I hope you've enjoyed spending Sunday with me. I haven't really done much today, to be honest, apart from get my content, do little bits around the house and make my dinner. My Sunday dinner was actually really nice. I know you're thinking big bat, because that plate looked big, but I didn't have any lunch, so I thought, you know what, if I didn't have any lunch, that means I've missed a meal, so I need to compensate. So that's exactly what I did, and then I tidied up after. But what I need to do for this week ahead, I really need to lock in and focus on my meals, because I feel like my diet for this week hasn't been great. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it hasn't been great. I've been to the gym 4 times this week, which is a good thing, but my diet hasn't been great, so I need to get back on top of that. I also need to figure out if I'm going to meal prep or order meal prep, because I'm cooking every single night from scratch, and I just think it's getting a bit boring now. It's getting a bit taxing, especially because I'm going to the gym after work. I just feel like I'm finishing work, going to the gym, coming home, and then making my dinner, then washing up, and then like dum bum. I feel like it's bum 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 bum. There's no like rest. It's like go 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 go. I don't like that, so I'm gonna make some changes this week. Let's see how they go. Might be good, might be bad. We shall see. I'll report back next week, but hopefully I figure it out and get into a bit of a smoother routine with my cooking, especially my dinner. My lunch is not that bad because I have the same lunch every single day from working from home. I have a chicken salad, and I've had the same lunch for the last maybe 2 to 3 years, which I really don't get bored of. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I don't get bored of it. But for my dinner, I always want to mix up my dinner, and that's the problem. Maybe I'm just doing too much, trying to mix it up every single day. So I'll figure that out. But yeah, also before I leave you, make sure, please, that you write down whatever you've achieved in Q1. Whether you think, oh my god, yeah, I did that, it doesn't really mean anything, like anything. If you wrote down you went to go for a walk every day, and you went for a walk every day. If you've even got out of bed and like showed up for yourself, that is a big achievement. If you've made your bed every day for the month, like, you know what I mean? It could literally be anything, because this life, it is a lot sometimes, and I feel like the times that we're living in and the world that we're living in right now is a lot for everyone, just as a whole, and obviously everyone's got their own personal lives and stuff happening, so don't take any of the wins for granted, because a win is a win. Like, a win is a win. My win for this week is going to the gym 4 times a week, and we go again next week. If you've made it this far, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog.